Well, I feel like it's just as much a part of preserving our history as the written word is. And in the process of collecting these photos, you try to get the history of them. It also, I think young people particularly need a sense of place, and I don't care whether they've lived here 2 years or 5th generation, and I think a lot of these photographs help to do that. So it's really preserving, it's a visual presentation or preservation of our history. The Picture Burke program was probably started, or work began on it in 2001. There were a group of us that had worked on a book called The Heritage of Burke County Volume 2, and we had run into many frustrations over being able to find photographs. So after the book was published, a group of us met and formed Picture Burke to try to create a repository of photographs of Burke County. At the present time, we've scanned around 2,700 photographs. When we started, we only were taking photographs that were made prior to 1923 because of copyright issues. We now take them for later times and get releases from the people who let us scan them so that we can use them. This was a collaborative effort by a lot of people to get this started. North Carolina Echo, Grace Church Foundation, the Burke County Historical Society, the Burke County Genealogical Society, Historic Burke Foundation, and the Mull Foundation all contributed grant monies to seed this program. There are a number of houses on West Union that are no longer here. The Dr. I.M. Taylor House that was up where the First Presbyterian Church is, the Harry Louis Milner House and the John Henry Pearson House that were up on the corner of Riverside and West Union that now houses the First Baptist Church and a parking lot. On down West Union on the north side of the street are two houses. One belonged to William Carson Irving and the other to Walton. They are magnificent old Victorian houses that have been torn down. You get into downtown Morganton, and on the corner where Bank of America stands now, there used to be a building structure called the Hotel Morgan that was built by Thomas Walton in the around 1802. On down Green Street where our present courthouse is, used to be something called the Morganton Graded School. It then became the Morganton Primary School and then the Morganton Central School when there were more elementary schools inside the city limits. And I suspect some of the people that come through here remember some of the buildings, certainly like the Jackard Mills down here that have not been down that long. Picture Burke's mission is certainly not preservation, but I'm very much a preservationist. I feel like Morganton has lost too much, and I would hope that in times forward that we sort of make some effort to preserve the old structures we still have. I think down the long haul we're going to get a lot more mileage out of them than we are steel and glass. Anyone that's got old photographs, we don't necessarily want them, but we'd like for them to share them with us and let us scan them so that we can increase our holdings, and it helps to let us do more diverse displays.